Have you ever done a really satisfying fart and then shut yourself a bit? Like you think, oh, that's coming really easily, and you think it's going to go, blub, 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 and it goes. Have you ever done that? And you go from this state of absolute ease and grace and gliding, farting flow to disgust, tight, ugh, secretions, icky, gooey, oh, gross and grim. And it makes even your toes curl up and every bit of your body is tight because you're basically trying not to move any of the snotty, shitty stuff that's come out of your butt. It's really disturbing, isn't it? And to shift into those two states so quickly as well from the, oh, nice little fart. It's horrible. I mean, talk about yin and yang. Oh, this will definitely upset your hexagrams and your meridians. And really being aware of what your farts contain is a very difficult job to do. It's not easy to be that self-aware, but we need to start taking steps in that general direction. Because if you are going to be not afraid to fart, if you are going to be a fearless farter, then you need to be able to defend your farts in the way that best suits them. If it's a puffy, fragrant little poof, then it doesn't need any attention. It just needs you to know it's coming and allow it relaxation so it can pass. And then there are the ones that need a little bit of a squeeze and a jiggle because they're not quite puffy and fragrant, but they're not wet and there's nothing moist about them. They're just wind. But you can't just let them flop out and fall out by themselves. You need to give them a little bit more assistance with a bit of a push. But awareness is really, really needed if there is going to be some toxic, hazardous waste fall out of your bum. Because if you're going to be a fearless farter and you're going to shart or snort or blart, you need to be sitting on the toilet. So can you see where the awareness of self is crucial? That if you're not self-aware, if you're not arsehole aware or anally aware, then, and rectally, because the rectum is the bit where there's not many sensations that you pick up from a rectum though, really. Boys have a different set of sensations to girls. But anyway, so if you're not aware of the state of the wind and any potential fallout passing through rectum and sphincter and anus at the point of the fart, you're going to ruin your knickers or your pants or your undies or your sheets. All sorts of things you can ruin. Your reputation. You can ruin things. And you don't need to feel that. You just need to, if you've got any of that stuff happening, snorting, sharting or blarting, you need to know it's going to happen so you can be on the toilet when it happens. It's the best place to be. Best place to be, sat on the toilet. Or if you're in the woods, go and squat behind a tree. Remember to pull your pants down first. Squat behind a tree and let that shart or snort or blart hit the ground because that's where it belongs. It needs to hit the ground because Mother Nature, this amazing, amazing creature, amazing being that we are currently living on, she knows exactly what to do with every fart and blart and snort. So either put it down the toilet and it will eventually get through to Mother Nature that way, or just do it by a tree. And you know what's really weird? I don't know, maybe actually this would be a good question to ask you. Have you ever done a fart while you're swimming in water, like in the sea or in a pool or even in the bath? And when you do a fart, you get bubbles, which is really good. As a kid, it's great fun. It's a really good way to help educate your child into not being afraid to fart. Just see the humour in the bubbles. Bum bubbles. I remember years ago, a friend of mine had kids, and that's what one of their daughters decided. If you're in the bath and you fart, bubbles come. So she named farts bum bubbles from when she could first speak. And that's what the whole family call them now, bum bubbles. And so there's no embarrassment in the house when you talk about them. But clearly, if you're going to be in the bath or the pool or the sea and you do a snort or a shart or a blart, do you even know you've done it? Would you know? Can you be that? Are you that aware of your body? Well, you're very, very, very aware of your body. I'm presuming that you would notice if you were swimming in the sea, or if you were I think if you were in the bath, you might notice. I just realised what I'm saying, because it'd be in your bath. I don't like the thought of that. Wouldn't be pungent, but it would definitely be disgusting.